Good morning, Nigeria. Welcome to Social Media Trends on the Weekend Show. My name is Ina Peters. The recent killings in southern Kaduna has made headlines across the globe with close to 200 persons dead. Nigerians are now demanding for justice and calling on President Muhammadu Buhari to take action. Let's look at some of the tweets that made the news on social media. Tweets. At Dr. Joe Abba, the government must act swiftly to end the killings in southern Kaduna. It is impossible to understand how these killings could continue unabated, given the heavy military presence that is said to be in the area. At Shehu Sani, when the bandits kill in Zamfara, it's condemned. When the bandits kill in southern Kaduna, it's explained. At Sam_Adeyemi, only a depraved human filled with bigotry and prejudice would take another's life because they belong to another tribe or hold a different view of God. Leaders at all levels must lead people from this low level of consciousness in southern Kaduna, Nigeria, and all of Africa. At Sake, this is the current reality of the minority Muslims in southern Kaduna. They are quietly getting killed and chased out of their homes after having their properties destroyed. The media are paid to report them as the aggressors when they are the victims. And I think, at Mr. Fix Nigeria, responding to President Muhammadu Buhari's post on Akin Adeshina, he said, Mr. President, leave AFDB politics alone. Your citizens are being slaughtered in southern Kaduna. What are you doing about it? And finally, Femi Adebimpe, the killings in southern Kaduna are as bad as the ones in Benue and the ones in Cross Rivers or anywhere else. We must stop this cowardly cherry picking of the tragedies to be outraged by on social media because it meets a bigoted bias. No Nigerian should be killed anywhere. And that is fact. Okay, and finally, Fisayo, the silence of the Nigerian government about the killings in southern Kaduna is too loud, way too loud. I think, with the conversation that has just been had in the political segment, and of course with people and Nigerians calling out, for the government to take actions, I'm hoping that very soon we will see action being taken. Moving on to stamp duties on rent now. Last month, the Federal Inland Revenue Service, FIRS, ordered all property owners and their agents to charge 6% stamp duty on all tenancy and lease agreements and remit promptly to the service. Let's just say a lot of majority of Nigerians that saw this news were not having it. Let's look at some of the reactions from Twitter. Okay, so FIRS, explaining their statement, tweeted, clarification on stamp duties rate for rent lease. Please note that stamp duties rate on rent lease is graduated depending on the number of years in the agreement. Now, from 1 to 7 years is 0.78%, above 7 years is 21%, above 7 to 21 is 3%, above 21 years is 6%. Note that FIRS did not / does not increase tax rate. And then the comments came in. At Tayo Laya, don't you think that this is a double taxation? You will tax my income, charge stamp duty on that inflow into my account and still expect me to pay another stamp duty from that same income when I use it to pay for rent. Can you please provide clarification? Tim Tayo is not happy. And he goes again, this government just keep looking for ways to fund their extravagancy. The more reason those who have the means always engage in tax avoidance. At Okoye, considering the fact that most Nigerians are basically on annual or biennial tenancy, how do you intend to do this? Also note that these persons mostly pay their rent electronically using the bank they are charged for transfer. At Dedons, where reasonable people and countries are giving their people tax breaks, you're here weaving long threads to justify your wickedness. Even if you guys are not personally affected, your village people would be, and they shall exact the judgment upon you. Village people, fear them. You need to fear village people. Ajibola Victor, please, these taxes are too much. We are citizens, not slaves. During this pandemic, tax should be the last thing on any government's mind. The ones collected for many years ago is in the belly of politicians. Enough of this. Government isn't only about collecting, it's about giving too. All right, now, I think that's enough to send a message that Nigerians are not here for this new duty stamp. And finally, back to school. Now, we've seen the federal government, say, okay, that students in the exit classes are going to go back to school and write, their WAEC exams, NECO exams, and JAM. But we've also seen that plan held back. But now the federal government have said that, yes, indeed, students in the exit classes will be returning to school on the 4th of August to write their final exams. So let's see how Nigerians reacted to this story. So Federal Ministry of Education tweeting, attention, exit classes to reopen August 4th, 2020. Secondary schools in the country are to reopen as from the 4th of August 2020 for exit classes only. And I think we'll just take 2 tweets. Bless speaking, this is very good. This is a very good development. We hope you consider tertiary institutions too. The schools have enough classes to take final year students, even if it means splitting the classes into 2 to achieve proper social distancing. Please let us go. We need it, please. God bless Nigeria. All right, I think that is a fine place to leave it. So I'm just going to go over and enjoy. I see cake, guys. I'm going. Yes. I'm sorry.
That was amazing. Well, we want to thank everyone again for being with us for this past 2 years. It's been amazing, being able to wake up very early on every Saturday, meaning we can't go out on Fridays, just to be here to educate, to advocate, and to speak with each one of you. So thank you for being with us for the past 2 years. On August 4th is the main anniversary, so do make sure to send us a few gifts. Yeah. And we also want to thank Ina Peters, our entertainment and social media trends correspondent for the past 2 years, for her service, her dedication, and her professionalism over time. We are going to miss you, but we know that by the time you are done with your education, you're going to come out, on a completely new level. So thank you so much. Here's a little cake for you. Any final words?
Again, thank you so much. And I rehearsed this, so I'm going to do this. What camera am I looking at? Okay. Thank you so much for watching Social Media Trends with me. This is me, Ina Peters, signing out for the last time on the weekend show.
Hugs.
All right. A quick happy birthday to Martin, our audio guy. Happy birthday! Thanks to Total Generation for sending me this outfit.
Awesome.
I know, proud of Nigeria.